Hey guys, Roman Chester here with Hammer and Anvil. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really easy pair of flat jaw tongs. What you're going to need is a 1/2 inch round bar stock or bigger, hammer, anvil, and a heat source. So I've already started on 1/2, and this video I'm going to show you guys how to make 1/2. And it's going to be super easy, easier than the other videos I did, the live stream ones. Now this is from a request, so I'm going to kind of oblige with the request. And the difference between this one and say the other ones I made is that this one here, you'll notice it's only got one set down here and not on the top. Like say, these here, you see it's got a set down here and a set down up here. You notice it only has the one, and then of course you got your nibs, the set down on the nibs right there. So super easy. Gonna show you guys how to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this hot, and I'll show you the first step we gotta do. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is we want to have about 10 inches of total length, and then we need to mark 1.5 inches on our anvil or somewhere. So we want 1.5 inches. Okay, 1.5 inches. Because our first set down we're going to do is going to be 1.5 inches. Take your stock, put about 1.5 inches. Go ahead and do a quick set down on there. Go to our sharper edge of your anvil. Half on, half off blow a couple times, and then just straight down. So about half the thickness of the bar. Just like that. We heat it up one more time, and then I'm going to hit it straight down again. Okay, so we're going straight down again, just a little bit more. Make sure you press up on that so you can feel it. There you go. About half the thickness. Now the next step is we're going to turn it, doesn't matter which direction, on its side, and at about a 45-degree angle. Same thing, we're going to do half off, half on low. Make sure you pull back so you can feel the catch on there. And then we're going to go about, again, half the thickness of the bar, so we have a nice set down just like that. Okay, back over, 45 angle, straight down, half on, half off real quick. Half the thickness of the bar. Just like that. Alright, next, we're going to go approximately from the tip of the nib down to about 10 inches overall, or you can go more if you want to go from the end of the boss here, which is this part that's sticking up right there, and 10 inches back is fine. We're going to go ahead and flatten it to the same thickness that this is right there. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go about 10 inches back and flatten it. Okay, so here is one of the tongs. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a file or angle grinder or something. There's a little lip right here. I'm going to go ahead and grind or file off real quick. I'm going to then hit this with the wire brush on my wheel grinder. And then once I get the other piece done, it's just about done. I've already got it drawn out. I just cut the piece. I got to flatten this part on it, and then it'll be done. Then I'm going to line it up. I'm going to clamp them together. I'll show you. Then I'm going to drill straight through both of them. So we'll have pinhole on both of them right where they need to be. So I'm going to finish that one up first though. Okay, so I got them cleaned up here. My wire brush. Yeah, one nib is a little longer than the other, but that's no big deal. I can cut that off or grind it away here in a little bit. So as you can see, I got it lined up. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and drill. I'm going to center punch a little mark here and drill straight through it, and then I'll put a pin in there. This is another pair of tongs I was working on. And there it is. Okay. Alright, we mark right about there. So it's very hard to see, but I made a little mark right there. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my drill press and drill right through it. I'm gonna be using a 3/16 drill bit. I'm gonna drill right through here. It's gonna go right through. I'm not gonna show you guys that part, and then I'll show you guys how we put the pin in. All right, I got the hole drilled. Now, yeah, you can drift it and stuff, but this is just easier and quicker and more accurate. So I'm gonna do that now. I already did that. Now, I'm gonna take a piece of 3/16 bar here, and I'm going to measure how much there is, how much I need to go through. And you want a little bit sticking out on both sides. And what I do is I just cut it. Pair of bolt cutters. And then I just cut it. I don't want this thing to go flying so far where I can't find it. Alright. Fire up the forge again. Oh, before I go any further. So I went ahead and I cleaned up this spot here because there was a lip. It didn't fit quite right. I went ahead and cleaned up around here and right here, so that way it will fit more precisely. So now what I do is I slide this through. Oh, too much. And then what I do first, just to prevent it from sliding out, I have a little block thing here. All you have to do is get a piece of metal, drill a couple holes in there or whatever. I'll use this one initially. Make the mushrooming, whatever, when I go to mushroom it. But to start with, so it doesn't fall out like it keeps trying to do, I'll set this inside. This here I'm not doing on my anvil, I'm using on the other anvil here. And I just tap on it a little bit. On the top. So what that does is it mushrooms it out so it won't slide out. Now I'll stick it in the forge. I stick the pin directly in the flame. Let's see if I can show you guys. I don't know how well you can see that, but the pin's directly in front of the flame. So that way, it'll get red hot and I can go ahead and hammer that, or mushroom that. If you have a oxyacetylene torch, map gas, whichever, that'll be fine too. Paint. Start to mushroom this out a little. Oh no. We'll put this on my cutting block. take it real quick, stick it back in here, in the oil. Once you get it in the oil, you want to open and close it to loosen it up, work it in there, because otherwise it's really, really tight. So now, all I'm doing now is, I got oil on this boat now, is getting the metal hot, not red hot, and I'm sticking it in like canola oil, vegetable oil, to coat it so it's nice and black. Alright, well there you have it, guys. Still quite hot. So you make a pair of flat jaw tongs pretty quickly. I could have done a little better with the pin, but you know, it works. So there you go. So open and close it a little bit, make sure it fits. The next step would be is if you have a specific size you really want it to conform to, you know, you would then adjust that. But right now, it good solid hold on those. So there you go. It's actually really simple. Like I said, only a grand total 2 set downs. Get it, the round bar, you hit it straight down, and then go on to the other side, 45, flip it over, move it to 45 degrees, straight down, then flatten the bar out, and then pretty much that's how you make your tongs. So that, guys, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have, make sure you hit that like button. Comments or suggestions leave below. And I'm probably not going to make another tong video because I seem to do those a lot. I think the next one I'm going to do is probably making a knife video for you guys, because ultimately that's what we're all really here for, let's be real. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.